Happy New Year, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. I hope you guys are having a good start so far. I hope this will be a very good year for you guys. I want to go ahead and do a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So let's see, what do we have for Leo for January 2019? What are the messages there for Leo? Leo. Okay. There we go. Messages for Leo. For Leo, January 2019. All right, so we have the World card showing up. Now, with the World card, this is a whole, and it's very interesting that it's the first card for January, right? The whole brand new year. This is a whole new look in life. There's a whole new chapter. Everything's been completed. I feel like you guys have completed your task, whatever it is that you needed to do, and it's now a whole new chapter. And it could even be like a whole new book in your life, right? You're done with your previous page or your previous book, and it's time for a new one. It's time for a fresh start, and it's time to progress forward. Okay, so very good card, a very lovely card to start with the World card. For some of you could be traveling. I feel like some of you could be traveling. You guys may be even moving forward in, I'm not quite sure. I feel like with relationships, it can be, and it's very general. I know I say that it's with work or with relationships because the message could apply however they may seem, right? With the World card. So you have that as your energy there, okay? In your past, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. Now, in your past, you're having to really, you're having to rest. That's normally what I get from. You're having to rest, you're having to meditate, you're having to analyze and make sure things are going as they seem. I feel like you have to take a step back on your situation, whatever that may be. It could have been with arguments, it could have been with fighting, because you have swords, right? This is a very conflict type of energy. With the Four of Swords though, this is just having to prepare. You're kind of like on the bench, when people play baseball, however that may go. They're on the bench side, right? They're on the back burner. But as you're it's like you're also looking from the outside in, right? You're kind of making sure things go according to plan, and you're having to prepare yourself. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're gonna jump into a situation that you're gonna be ready for. And I feel like for you guys, Leo, this is that's kind of like your energy. Lions like to they're patient beings, right? Leos, you guys are kind of, even though you're a fire energy, but you take your time into certain things, okay? You like to, it's like you're hunting for something. That's kind of the energy, right? In your position, this is your Ace of Pentacles. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles, you're having great opportunities coming in. You're being offered a promotion. You're being offered, this could be, even though it's not a cup, it can also be a great, a new beginning with relationship. It can be a new beginning with work, projects. It could be with, creativity. I feel it could. This is a new beginning in a financial path. Okay, for some of you, may even be wanting to build a business, and it's leaving you this month with a great start, because this is a good start with the Ace of Pentacles. This is people offering you their money, because you may even have some things to sell, or some, however that may be. I'm not quite sure what it is, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that people may be wanting to buy something from you. And if some of you may even some of you may be even doing things on the side, I feel. Some of you may be doing things on the side, wherever that may be. And I feel like it's a good start, right? Especially in this new year, it's a good start. Slowly growing a business, opportunity, okay? In your future position, you have the Six of Swords. Future position is Six of Swords. This is moving forward. This is kind of moving on. This is you. I feel like you're moving somewhere. Okay. Some of you may be even starting. I'm getting, for some reason, now that I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles, some of you may be starting school. It could be that you're trying to invest in your time for the future. For some of you, it could be that you're moving back home in order to achieve that, right? Going back to school, because there's no way that you're going to be able to sustain home unless you have somebody to help you with your finances, right? Some of you could be maybe going back home. Somebody could be traveling for school, traveling for work. So this is a good card so far. I feel like this is what had you preparing for. Okay, this is what you're preparing for with the Four of Swords there. You guys are actually moving, either going back home or moving away from home. You can be going out of state, out of the country. Okay. With the heart of your reading, you have the Three of Wands. Now, a lot of planning here. I think you guys are going through a lot of planning with this month. You guys are looking into the horizon here. You guys are getting ready to start your whole new path in life. You're planning for your future, and you're wanting to take on the world. And it's funny that you have the world above this three of Wands. It's like you're looking into the horizon and you're just like, there's so much more than what I have right now, and I know I can achieve more. And it's just all about planning. It's all about finding a way, right? Because it's like you're staying there in the cliff, right, of where the ocean is. There's no way you can just keep going straight, right? You need a plan. You need a plan. How do I get to the other side of the ocean? How do I go where these people are, right? They're already on the ocean. They're already traveling. They're already doing their own thing, right? You're seeing other people living their lives, but you may feel like you're still in place of where you've been for quite some time, and you're ready to move forward. And that's okay. Everybody goes at the same pace, right? Everybody has their own path. Now, with your foundation, you have the King of Wands. The Queen of Wands, he's a very attractive person. And it's good that you have two wands side by side together. It's a very attracting energy with the King of Wands. He's a very attractive person. He attracts whatever it is that he wants, and that it manifests, right? He gets things done. Okay, he's all about movement. He's all about passion. He's all about motivation and courage, and he doesn't let things get in his way. Okay, and however he perceives things is how it is. He is who he is, and he's not gonna fake to get by. He speaks his truth. He shows who he is, and if you don't like it, then he can send you the other way. You don't have to be around where he's at. And that's what I'm getting, that you're not gonna let anybody stop you from what you're trying to do. okay? And you're letting your thoughts and your actions, you're putting those words into action is what I want to say, okay? I feel like you're starting to attract also the things that you want, but you have to put your part, okay? That's what I'm getting at. That's your foundation there. With your obstacle, your challenges, this is having to make a choice with the Two of Swords, having to decide on what is best to do, you know, and especially with the Ace of Pentacles being above this card, you know, I feel like you're torn. Should I pursue in education? Should I pursue in this new career? Or should I settle and try to find a way to do it where I'm at? But sometimes, here's a lesson I want to say. For some of you that are kind of old school like me, from Boy Meets World, I want to throw that out there. You know, where Mr. Feeney kind of says about, towards the end of the series, he mentions about a plant, right? He mentions about a plant that grows. But he knows that this plant can grow even further, but this plant needs to be replanted in a larger pot or a larger a flower bed, right? And he wants it to grow even more, even though it's going to be out of its comfort zone. So that's what I'm trying to say here, is that go on to the decisions that you need to make about growing financially, growing skills, building skills, and go by your intuition as well, okay? And try to really see the choices, really analyze and kind of balance the two, what weighs more, okay? And your advice here is, you have Temperance, the Temperance card. And like I said, it's all about balance, okay? With the Balance card, this is also about being patient. You feel like you need to be patient by the choices that you're making. Really take it in, really plan, and understand what it is that you really want. Don't just go on a whim as well, okay? Don't just go on a whim. Really know what it is that you're doing. Really think hard about it. Okay, with let's go with the Wisdom of Oracle. What are the messages for Leo? Leo. Okay, let's go with this one. Come to the edge. See, for me, I'm getting that is saying take a leap of faith. Make that decision. Just jump. Just go. Even though, like I said, to really analyze on what you want or what you're trying to do, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of making that change, making that choice. Okay. Even though this could change your life completely, it might not ever be the same, because with the World card, that's kind of what it means. Things are going to be different. Okay. I feel like this is also kind of like the Fool card. Come to the edge. This is kind of the Fool card. But also trust that I feel like you're gonna do okay. Okay, you're gonna do okay. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna don't. Me being a Cancer, I would say play it safe. But me being, I think, an Aquarius moon is like, I need to know. I need to know about if it's going to work out or not. Like, I don't like to be left wondering. So that's kind of what I'm getting. With the Traveler card, traveling lightly, simplify your life. Okay. So some of you are really traveling. You guys are going away. Like it says, travel lightly. Don't, if you do move, don't take everything with you. This is literally, I want to say, literally don't take all your things, because you never know how it's going to work out. Is it going to work out for the better? If it's going to work out for the worse? Take everything with a grain of salt, right? Start small. and then build your way up. You can't, Rome isn't built in a day. You can't expect to establish everything all at once. It takes time, and you will find your place. I think that you're also trying to find your place. You're also trying to find where it is that you belong, where it is that where you fit in, where your purpose in life is. I feel like for some reason with 2019, it's all about finding yourself. It's all about where everybody needs to connect. Okay, that's what I'm getting the energy from the past two readings as well. I think with 2019, it's a year of looking for yourself, building yourself, aligning yourself, finding yourself. It's all about soul searching, I feel. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys, Leo, with the reading of January. If you guys enjoy this reading, if it guys resonates with you, and if it doesn't apply to you, even check your sun, moon, or rising. Please leave a message, comments below on how this resonates with you. What is your situation that you're going through? I'd like to hear some feedback. And I will see you guys in February. Take care.